Welcome back. I have tried recording this a few times already, and it kind of gets a little long because there's so many areas to this particular tutorial, and I don't know, I ramble a lot. So I want to apologize in advance before we get into this video. This is going to be a long one. I'm going to show you how to create your own animation overrider. Pretty much your own AO. Now, it's not going to cost you anything. You're not going to use the Firestorm viewer. And you can kind of have two HUDs on your screen, like I do. You can have a static HUD, animation override HUD, or you can have an animation override HUD for your animations that actually move, kind of like the one I have going right now where my avatar is bending over. So it's really simple, and I'm going to try to get like straight to the point and show you what to do, just so we're not here for like 10 minutes. Anyway, so the first thing that you want to do is visit one of my favorite stores. It's kind of an old school store now, and I don't know if they actually release any new animations. But it's called Kuso. And Kuso has a, I need to fix my one light. Okay, so Kuso actually has a free animation HUD, like animation overrider HUD, and I mean it's really gracious of them. It's low lag, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can load up your animation however you want. So all you have to do is come here and grab it. I'm going to try to put like the URL in the description box, or yeah, I'm going to try to put the URL in the description box. That way you can just come here and grab it because it's free. Okay, so grab that, and then you're going to head back to your platform or wherever you do your editing, or home, or wherever. And then you're going to open your inventory, and you're going to go to your most recent HUDs, and you're going to look for where it says Oracle Animation HUD. So what you want to do is just go ahead and res it. Now before you res it, because it's a really small item and it's very possible to lose your HUD, and that has happened to me like so many times, and so you want to make sure that you open the build tool first before you res your item. So the way that you can open the build tool is by going Control B on your keyboard, or you can do Command B if you have a Mac. I have a Windows keyboard, but I have like a Mac computer, so I don't even want to get into that. Okay, so okay, so you actually need to unpack it. Oops. Let's just delete that. I'm gonna go with Perlite. And when you res it, this is what it looks like. There isn't much to do except go into the contents folder, or actually you can rename it. That's what I do with mine. I always rename mine. So I like to put down the date. I think today is the 19th. And sometimes I'll call it something like static. I think we're going to use tasty animations, like the poses I made recently. So we're going to use tasty. So I'm just going to call it static tasty, and that's the date on there. So you want to hop into the contents folder, and you want to open up the note card in there, which is empty, and it's available for any new animations that you want to add, like stands, walks, jumps, falls, da-da-da, all that stuff. So you could buy like all your animations separately if you wanted to. I think I'm going to go with Tasty 1A. So you click on the actual animation and you drag it into the contents folder, and you can actually load up, you can actually use the name of the animation as it is right now. So what I do is I just right click, rename, Control C on my keyboard, and then Control V. And that's pretty much that. And you save it. Or you can rename the animation to something shorter. Some people do that. So you can maybe rename it to like Tasty 1A or whatever. And then just have Tasty 1A here. Okay, so I'm gonna do, let's just do Tasty 2A. Let's have two animations there, just so you know what to do when you have like multiple animations going. So you're gonna do the same thing, and you're going to make sure that you put a comma, paste, and that is the end. And you simply save it until the contents folder resets, and then you take it back into your inventory. Let's go to where it says recent, and there it is, static tasty. So we want to put it on, right? I'm just going to turn this off just to make sure that everything is off. And when you have it on, okay, so as soon as you pop it on, I guess a common sense thing will tell you like, oh my gosh, it should start working, but it doesn't. Why is that? And that's because you have to load in the note card. So you're going to click this gear icon, and you're going to click on where it says load, and just simply click on Oracle. Oracle is pretty much the note card that we saw in the contents folder that we were editing. So you're going to load that, and it'll say down here, oh, load note card is complete. And so there we have it. So it's very easy. It's really basic. I think anyone can do this. It's no hassle. Oh, I completed that in 8 minutes. In the last video I made, I was given like a bunch of pointers and tips and stuff like that that are irrelevant, that I don't think people really care about. But yeah, so with this HUD, you can go into timer and maybe change the timer to maybe every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 60 seconds, or you can even put 180 seconds if you want. Like, it's really, and it's, yeah, and it tells you how much memory you have and stuff like that. It's very easy. And then you can create one for your moving animations, and then you can create one for your static animations. like when you're shopping and stuff, and maybe you're trying on a demo or you're trying on a skin, or maybe you're working on something on your platform and you don't want your avatar like moving around like crazy. Um, yeah, so that is the end of this video. I know someone requested this, and I've been wanting to do it for the longest time, but I always feel like it's one of those long tutorials that actually needs me to concentrate. And I know that, you know, when I make these tutorials, I make them because I'm bored, and um, I can be a little all over the place. So, I'm sorry that this took so long, but I really hope this helps someone. If you have any questions, or if there's like anything that you do that you'd like to share with other people, you can definitely leave that in the comments. Like anything to kind of help the community, I guess. Because I know there are probably a lot of people who are maybe returning to SL and have forgotten how to use like HUDs and stuff like that. Or, you know, there are new people that are trying to learn how to use SL and stuff. So I feel like maybe, you know, some of these tips could help someone. And so, yeah, um, I hope it helped you or anyone. So that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.